Hey guys, Mr. Asia Persuasion here, just doing another commentary. Today's kind of about CoD All Access and kind of what I want to see from E3. And before I get into it, I just wanted to say, if you see on my channel, the name says The Real Asian. That's what I'm putting more on my player card on Black Ops 2 now. I'm doing that because it's just easier to find my channel that way if you search up The Real Asian just on YouTube, because most people, for some reason, don't like putting in youtube.com/ or whatever. They just search in the search box, so whatever. And The Real Asian, it's easier to memorize than Mr. Asia Persuasion spelled all wrong. So anyways, let's jump right into this. So the Call of Duty Ghosts All Access, all they showed really was campaign, and it had some interesting features in my opinion. But I'll just hop into it. So basically they started it off with Into the Deep. It's a level of the game, I'm pretty sure. It's there was an amazing level of detail. Everything was in the water, obviously, for that part, really, pretty much. To me, the guy had like an AK like gun, definitely, and just the way, the vibe of the game, personally, it felt a lot like COD 4. Like, it really did, in my opinion. Just felt a lot like COD 4. I really can't describe it to you. I know the textures and everything's different. I just got a vibe of COD 4, so that's just my opinion. They also had it like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, where they might just put up a screen and it'll say "in the interest of time." So, yeah. And then also, the guy pulled out like an iPad and he was guiding some water missile. It looked like a hunter-killer drone basically, but with a missile in the middle and like a fin, I think. And he just guided it into the submarine, or it was a submarine or carrier. I think it was a carrier, because you seen helicopters start to crash in the water, and at the end when they redid into it, like you seen cars in there too, which kind of leads me to believe there might be a theater mode for campaign. I doubt there will, like that would support machinimas and whatnot, but I really doubt there will be a theater mode for campaign. I mean, it's a possibility, which would be awesome, because a lot of more machinimas would be made with it, and that would just be amazing in my opinion, because we need to see more of that. So anyways, the guy said it was running on next-gen hardware. Just the destruction in general was really what I caught from it. Also, some of the guys, don't quote me on the names because I really don't know. I mean, they were talking about the development and stuff. I mean, I guess that's somewhat interesting, but I really didn't, like, it didn't stick with me, so it wasn't interesting to me. A mass event cripples all the U.S. is what we were told, and we are the underdog, basically. So we have current-gen weapons, and, like, we're the underdog. So, I mean, it's just kind of funny because I thought it was supposed to be, the more I seen it, like, I remember they showed like a meteor or something in the first trailer, and it was like, what? Like, is that what cripples us? And that's what I thought, but maybe it's not, maybe it's other countries ganging up on us or something. Let's talk about the COD dog, because they were showing Twitter feeds, and everybody's like, oh my god, the COD dog, it looks so awesome, and it's like, I guess it's pretty cool, in my opinion. I mean, it's alright, so. The dog looks like an awesome character. I mean, depending on how you see it. I mean, if you want to play as a dog or whatnot. More or less, it's like a way to breach doors and like just like to get enemies' attention and whatnot. Because they showed it, like they said they brought in a real Navy SEAL and service dog, and they were showing how they did it somewhat. And it was really interesting, because apparently a lot of that stuff is real. Like, they actually put a camera on the dog's back and like guide it certain ways using like different vibrations so the dog can sense it or something like that, which was pretty cool, like, to learn, I guess. A fun fact of the day, so and I get pooped on right there. I was about to get like a freaking I don't know, I would have got like a chopper gunner though soon if I would have kept on going, but whatever. So then yeah, and where was I? The dog. So, you, like, you could control the dog, attack different, like, enemies and whatnot, just standard stuff like that you'd probably expect. And, yeah, and also I think they put the COD Ghosts map, like, excuse me, that was just, like, a big jumble of words. The Ghosts masks, if you see it, like the ghost mask, like they pulled it over their head or something. I don't know what they pulled over their head. It looked like the ghost mask. I assume it would be, but I mean, it was in the middle of daylight, so who knows. And I took notes, so I'm just checking, and it seemed very sad and cinematic, because it really did seem like the U.S. were the underdog. And usually I don't take the word from developers or like from different people, like from people who are selling their game, because it's like, dude, you're selling your game, you'll say anything. But it really did seem sad and cinematic, and it ended with like You see helicopters going by, they infiltrate some building, and you see like a guy like freaking, you're like a first person or whatever, like you're in first person, and you like go flying out of a window basically. So I don't know if that would be towards the end of the game or the beginning. I mean, I imagine it's towards the beginning because they don't want to spoil it or whatever, but it's kind of weird because it kind of makes you think, like, was that before the major event, and if so, what were all the helicopters and stuff there for? Or if it was after the major event, like, then does that mean no other place was affected by it, like the U.S. was? So I mean, you know, it raises that question. I'm probably gonna add in some sniper gameplay because I want to talk about more. I believe I said the dog's name is Riley. You know, I believe I said that, but so yeah, that's how it ended. I mean, and then it showed kind of like a theater mode, like I said, like showing all the cars and stuff, like stuff of different scenes, and like not just from the first person perspective, but I mean, you know, I basically went over that. So that guy just got pooped on, but yeah. And then also I wanted to talk about my hopes for E3 tomorrow. Since E3, it's gonna be, if you live in like Chicago or somewhere around there, or Illinois in general, excuse me. E3 should be at 11:30, I believe. I think it is, because it's 9:30 a.m. for like California, I'm pretty sure. So that means it would be like 11:30 for me. So yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna add in some gameplay. Uh, it's anyways, my hopes for it tomorrow. I definitely want to see the Halo game for the PC that they were talking about. I'm sure they'll reveal something. Maybe, probably won't be that long, but also I'm interested to see the Halo TV series. That seems very interesting, and if it'll be available only on TV, only on the Xbox One. To be honest, it's going to be available on the Pirate Bay, so who knows. But that's if you roll like that. I'm probably going to do a commentary about what my thoughts are around piracy and whatnot, but that'll be later. That's not right now. So I also hope they show off. They're gonna show off CoD Ghosts, obviously, but since they showed up so much single player, I really want to see a lot of multiplayer. Want to see a lot of the new Halo if there's gonna be a launch title, which should be pretty interesting. I hope a Halo 2 Anniversary they might show off, or maybe a Halo 5 or something. Just a lot of Halo, because I'm a big Halo fan. What else? I'm trying to think. Destiny, I think they might show it off a bit. I know Sony's pushing Destiny more than Xbox One is. And just maybe a new Gears of War. If they do show off a Gears of War, though, I don't know if any of you guys are Gears of War fans. I personally want it to be more like Gears of War 3, where you could play as the COG or the enemy, the Locust, because I don't just like playing as COG versus COG. I don't see the point. It's just my opinion. I like the story-driven of the game, like story-driven multiplayer of the game, and just how the game flowed. I really enjoyed Gears of War 3. And that's just, I mean, this is all my opinion, and I have my bias and whatnot, but yeah. And I believe I said this, though, about CoD Ghosts. It really feels like it's bringing CoD 4 to a modern generation. I really just want to emphasize that. It just seems like that a lot, in my opinion. I don't know, it just has the same vibe as CoD 4 to me. Like, it seems like something revolutionary for its time, and not exactly revolutionary, but I mean somewhat, with the level of detail in the story. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I got a vibe of CoD 4, and yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm pretty sure that's all my E3 thoughts, to be honest. I mean, I don't have very high expectations except for them to make the Xbox One look good, because I know I bashed on it in my last video, but I just hope it does alright, because in order for gaming in general to do good, all consoles and platforms have to succeed in some type of manner. Nothing can just fail like it used to be back in the day. I mean, then you'll have a big game crash somewhat, and less competition, prices go up, just stuff like that happens. But yeah, so just hoping the Xbox One, they kind of redeem theirself. And I mean, it's not a big deal to me. Like, a lot of the stuff is somewhat of a big deal to me, but it doesn't affect me all that much. It might affect a lot of people who are in rural areas or foreign countries more than it affects, say, me. So, you know, choose for yourself. And yeah, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the commentary today. And yeah, peace.